This man was about to die of thirst. He couldn't help but cup his hands to scoop up some seawater. Just as he was about to drink it, the captain stopped him, because even a single sip would instantly drain all the moisture from his brain. They were sinking into deep despair. They had been stranded in the Pacific Ocean for 120 hours with no food and no water. This suffering was worse than death itself. Just then, Tom suddenly clutched his chest and cried out. The other two turned around, thinking he had discovered something. But the next second, he simply pulled out a pencil from his pocket. Mike looked completely baffled. They had no idea what use a pen could be. Tom said that with this pencil, he could draw a nautical chart from memory. He wasted no time and began sketching on his life jacket. Then he pulled out a compass, roughly calculated the position where their plane had crashed, drew the lines of latitude and longitude, and marked nearby islands with black circles. They finally reached a conclusion. If they drifted northwest, they would soon reach a small island. Now, for the first time in days, smiles appeared on their faces, but a new problem emerged. They couldn't control the direction of their drift. Tom looked at the life jacket and came up with an idea. He quickly untied the rope from the raft valve and used the life jacket to make a sea anchor that could change their direction. This way, they could prevent being blown off course by the wind. As long as they maintained the correct course, they would reach land in about 10 days. With hope restored, they were as excited as little boys. But the parched dryness in their mouths was unbearable. The three men began to pray, hoping for heavy rain that night. God seemed to hear their prayers. The downpour actually came. They excitedly pulled out everything they could use to collect rainwater, not wanting to waste a single drop. This was the first fresh water they had tasted in 5 days. The fresh water problem was solved, but the food issue still remained. Mike had been fishing for 6 days without any luck. Frustrated, Mike pulled out a small knife and thrust it forcefully into the water. But the next second, he felt like he had stabbed something. Tom angrily scolded him for being a fool, but the very next moment, a shark leaped out of the water and landed straight into David's arms. He held onto the shark with all his might. Seeing this, all three men grabbed hold of the shark tightly, not letting it get back into the sea. Mike seized the knife and stabbed the shark viciously. Only after making sure the shark was dead did they finally let go. They finally had food to eat. After eating their fill, they stuffed the leftover fish into their socks. They planned to use the fish as bait so they wouldn't run out of food again. Then they cleaned the blood from the raft into the sea. Little did they know, this very action put them in danger. Before long, the smell of blood in the water attracted a large group of sharks. If you want to see part 2, please like, comment, and follow my channel.